Well, good morning, everybody. It's April 28th, Thursday morning, and windy outside, about 40 degrees. But it's too windy to do shingles. A friend of mine brought up a Ford crankshaft. I'm not a Ford man, but you know, crankshafts are crankshafts. And he asked me if I'd help him out on this. So, you know, it is a paying job, but we're helping him out, to say the least. Anyway, I've been grinding for a while. Yeah, some of that stuff flash rust. I got to get more oil in my water here. But when we get done and polish it, it'll take care of it. But we've got all the journals done but one. And I'm going to set into this one here in a second. And I'll bring you along on this one. Well, we're going to set into this one. Get stuff moving here. We're going to do what's called a plunge grind. We'll go in and we'll zero out, then we'll back the stone out, set over and do another plunge grind on the 3/8 of an inch or so that's left. Get up here. Just touching that radius, you can hear it. We'll go down till we hit the zero. That old radius makes it ring. Yeah, we're just about there. We'll let that dwell till we get right where we want to be. That right there, I'm going to call it. Just back it up. And put you back in the stand here for a minute. Bring it back in for another grind. This crank was actually standard. It was right at the low dimension of it, but it had a lot of scratches. You could almost strike a match on it. So we're going to go 10-10 on it. And if everything goes just right, you shouldn't even be able to see a mark where we do the second pass. Almost gone away down there. Just about there. I'm gonna call that right there. Yeah. Well, we'll shut the wheel off too, I guess. Because we got to do all of our jacking up and down with the weights and all that to do the rods. Rods are a pain in the back. But anyway, we'll do a quick measure here. Boy, that is right on the money. It's supposed to be 10 under. I don't know if you can see that good, but it's right there. You got to remember, you're going to polish probably 1/10 or maybe even 2 off when you polish it. So it'll be right in the sweet spot when we get done. You always want to hit the high spot before you polish. Yeah, that one's actually 2/10 over. But like I say, that'll take that out when you polish it. So anyway, yeah, so that's the last of the mains. The mains are all done. I'm going to jack that dandy up, and I'll bring you back here in a little bit when we get a rod journal here lined up. Well, I'm going to try to film this with this camera in my way. We'll see how this goes. Get this thing up here where it needs to be. I ought to be about 3 inches taller to run this machine, but a milk crate takes care of it. Okay, get the old girl started. Going on. Okay. We're just going in and make a smooth spot. Just so the steady rest will have a place to run on. That's true. Then we'll set over and do the sides so that we got a place where we can actually measure. I don't know if you can hear that start to sizzle. It's getting close. There she goes right there. If you're curious, that was about 1.5 that it was out around. Yeah, the steady rest, they're feeling good. Got a little light load on them. So we'll go to one side or the other here. We'll go back over here. We'll back it out a little more. That's difficult when you're not in front of everything. Just kiss that radius. You can see right by the oil hole how the metal and stuff came out of it. And just shoot it down low right there. Whoop, easy. I keep hitting you guys because you're right where I need to be. Half thousandths to go. That is it right there. So, get this out. Sneak that right down in there like so. Two and a half thousandths, 2 thousandths. We'll let it go in real easy now. One thousandth. Half. That is it. Now we go back, get rid of this. Go. So we only had about 5 left because we already had gone down and made a flat spot for the steady rest to run on. That's 3 thousandths left. Two left. right there, just letting it dwell for a second. And that's 0. That is the end of the crank grinding on this old girl. Just spin the rest out. That is supposed to be, I don't know if I can get this in there where you can see it or not, but supposed to be right on the 15. And yeah, maybe a tenth or 2 under, but it's perfect as far as I'm concerned. So anyway, shut this off for a minute. So that's all there is. These are 2 set of gibs here that walk up and down, and you know, you just go to the scale. This here's your vernier up here, jack them up where they belong. Once you get them up, then you got a set of weights in here that you jack down. And I don't know if you can see the scale in there. Yeah, I guess you can. There's a scale right there, tells you where to put it. And that's not right all the time. I got it on 3 5/8, and it should be closer to 4, but it's not. If you put them both on 4, it's overweighted. So anyway, yeah, thought you guys would like to see that. I know I did the John Deere crank. You might not have seen that. Oop, I don't know where the camera was headed. Can't do 2 things at once. But yeah, I got to jack everything down now and get it down to the bottom, and I'll just run a vandalizing cloth over it real quick and just polish it. And all that does is take out all these little marks. I don't know if you can see them. I can see them, but there's very fine marks here just from that steady rest rubbing, and we'll get rid of all that. But it really came out excellent. There's no steps. I mean, you don't even actually have to take a cloth to it. You could run it just the way it is. That is super smooth. So yeah, I think the customer will be happy with that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Just something quick and different. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, guys. I'd really appreciate it. Almost to 1,000.